Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Reckless, playing as Zorath. And tonight, we are joined by the regular crew. Uh, Sovereign's not here. D90, he's not here. Uh, we don't really know where he's at,
Yet.
but he might show up later on. We have Fuel as F.
Yes. The ex-military, now wanderer.
Yes, and last but certainly not least, we have the Grand Master, Gorzelion.
Hello, everyone. I, as the game master, head of Dystopias End, is a homebrew game that we've been playing for a couple months, made of a lot of different RPG forms, put together over the span of a year, and we plan to do more to come. Now, as the viewers and community, you guys can influence the game using the channel points. Currently, there are two options, but we are working on a lot more for the future. Power, which is on the blue side, lets the party turn the outcome of certain events that may take place to their favor. Deny executions and reroll bad rolls, various little things like that. And authority, the red number on the left, gives the game master, me, the ability to cancel out the player's power or other various dark actions of control over the narrative.
Right.
So,
that being said, let's begin. Red Marshall?
All right. I guess we should have a little debrief on what happened last time, and maybe a little music with it. Give me one moment.
Yes, music, that'd be great.
Yeah, and then we can actually get a real atmosphere to this. Here we go. All right. So, as you were last time, you've traveled around in the wastelands. It was a big, long shenanigans of finding a little merchant's manufacturing plant and accidentally or intentionally, it's up to you, on the death of the family except one child and one mother. So, taking them to a place that you finally discovered, a nearby trading outlet, this small town built upon the pillar of this plateau with a large old artillery gun just topping the entire structure. We have the group finally arriving at a place called Trader's Perch. And they were just entering the gates the moment the session ended last. So from here, the child and the woman have been left behind to do their own business in this town, and there's a lot of bustling people passing by. There's various people with various gear and masks and armor. Think almost like Mad Max, but a little bit more less silly. And a lot of people in these like little vehicles driving in, unloading goods and supplies, things they found, things they're picking up, and then heading back out as there's like this swarm of little drones like birds following and masking the sky. Now, since D90 is presently just absent as of right now, we could say that he simply has ran out of charge and fell into a deep sleep. So, you guys could physically have to probably take him somewhere and then probably keep him there for the time being.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
What is he like? Maybe he's like on a low power mode, and he's maybe can just like follow me or something.
Something, but I wouldn't really want him to interact with combat or actions because I don't want to judge what those would be, and I don't want you guys to accidentally use him as an expendable troop. But that said, you guys do have Vince, who is sick and unconscious as well. So you have 2 unconscious party
Amazing.
members
This is great.
as of right now.
Okay.
So, how are you going to handle
Rec-
this?
Reckless, just drag. You could just like drag D90 with like your chain, right? Just like drag him around like a sleigh, or like
Drag him like a maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah, maybe you.
Maybe we can
maybe
just
you're
keep
right.
D90 in the car. And then
What, by the front gate?
yeah, and then
What
Mr. Marshall will
if
just give
someone
him
steals
plot
it?
armor. Just give him plot armor.
Give him plot
He's not
armor.
here. He's sleeping. You wouldn't rob a sleeping man, would you?
I would say take him to
Yes.
some place where he can lay down or just charge, or a safe building. I would say a vehicle's a dangerous place to
Okay.
leave someone.
Okay. Yeah. Let's.
Well, is there any way to like? Is there any obvious like inns or like signs, taverns, something nearby I can see that we can just cruise to in the car, that we can buy a room for him?
Is there any sign that just says hotel in big flashing letters?
Hotel. Is there a place where I could just throw a guy? So as you look around, right into the gates, there's actually barbed wire and some barricades surrounding the entrance of the gate, with some people there that look kind of like this armored militia. They're just kind of crossing their arms, just kind of sitting around. You're in the car presently, and they're kind of waiting for you to get out. And then they, well, who knows what they'll do, but they're waiting for you to leave your vehicle before leaving the barricades around the vehicle.
Hmm. They're like stalking us?
No, it's just right inside the gate. There's just this circle of barricades so that you can't drive your vehicle from the gate straight into the town.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, you have to make this hard on us.
Do we just
What do
leave
you
our
wanna
car?
do?
All right, well, I'll carry Vince. I can get out of the
Wait,
car. And
Start simple. Are you going to
sling
leave
Vince
the
over my
vehicle?
shoulder.
Yeah. Are we?
Okay.
Yes.
So you exit the vehicle, and one of these men, who seems to have this kind of yellow banner on his arm, approaches and jumps over the barricade to then walk up to the vehicle, leaning on it to address you. Oi, so you just arrived in town. How many members of your party do you have here?
Just 4.
Just us 4.
The 4 of you? Are you here to trade? Are you here to buy? What brings you to our little merchant outpost?
No comment.
Restocking, you could say. Yes. Passing through.
All right. That's as much as I need to see. Now just know that don't make some trouble here. I have plenty of people surrounding this town, and all of those drones are watching. I don't want to see any murders. I don't want to see anyone pull a gun out. I don't want to see someone pull a knife out. You hear?
Noted.
Yes.
All right. It's the only way we can keep this place as a functional trading point, is if you all follow my orders. That said, all right. Boys, start moving the barricades. They start pushing some of the barricades onto the side, which shows you this like parking lot with other buggies and vehicles where people are just parking their vehicles now. Does someone want to go and park the vehicle while the other one starts heading into town, or do you want to just stay together?
I can carry Sovereign or D90 while you park the car.
Well, let's go park first.
You sure?
You know, get the heavy lifting close to the destination as possible as we can.
All right.
So I can, I guess I get back in the car and cruise to a
All right, so you go to the left. Sorry. So you go to the left, and you get this little parking spot. As you finally come to a stop right there, there seems to be 3 parking spots. One of them has a folding chair in the way, and the other two seem to be way in the back. Which of the three do you want to go to?
I'll go. I'll go to one of them way in the back.
Okay, all right, yeah. So you drive all the way around to the back. You get some people who are kind of looking at your vehicle. You can't really tell if they're like trying to eye you or if they're trying to look at the vehicle and trying to recognize it or something. It's unclear. But that said, you finally park the vehicle in one of these little spots right next to a big truck, and beside is a tank, a modified tank. It doesn't have a main gun to it. And after that, you start heading out and start going to town. Now, the town itself isn't that huge. As you can see, it's like a tower with a bunch of little like buildings surrounding it, and the main structure is the tower, which has a lot of entry ports that are these large, almost like car drive-through tunnels that have a bunch of little shops kind of carved out on the side with the various levels inwards. You can't see it all entirely right now, but there's plenty of little shacks and shanties around you with plenty of people passing by. Three of which seem to come of notice. There's this large one that looks like a warehouse, very structured, looks like it's been there for a long time. You see another one with a lot of colorful window seals. And then you see one with a big windmill on it. And all three of these look like some kind of commercial businesses that are sticking outside of the main structure.
Hmm. All right.
Where do you want to go?
Okay. So, did any of those look like an obvious hotel?
Well,
Anything
I
with,
know
like, a
you're just
bed?
looking for a hotel, but as you're looking around for a sign or something, you do see one with the colorful window seals. They have a sign of a guy drinking something. Well, the one with the windmill seems to have the symbol of a shirt, and the big warehouse one seems to have a symbol of a shield and a sword on it.
Let's go to the tavern. Maybe there's like it's like an inn, maybe.
Could be. You want to go inside?
Yeah, I do.
All right, all right. Give me a. Here we go. There it is. All right. So as you start approaching and going into the building, you notice there's definitely a new kind of atmosphere here. There, in the back of the building, there seems to be a counter with a large, kind of obese man there, covered in various gold and jewelry. He has a lot of various items of different kinds, from what looks like just like a can of corn to a radio, vintage radio, just sitting on top of this counter. There's a couch on the right side, there's some tables in the middle, and there seems to be this stage area that's just a few boards and like milk crates just kind of built on top of each other and cemented together to give this little stage where there's like two people just kind of really depressingly playing music on this stage. One of them on a little small piano, and the other one with this really old busted trumpet.
I'll go up to the fat guy behind the counter.
All right. What about you, F? What are you doing?
Yeah. Wait. Are we going? Are you going to the counter with the fat dude?
Yeah.
There's a few people in the building
Sure,
too.
I can follow along with that.
Okay. So you go up to the counter itself, and you see this guy. As I said, he's just covered in rings and jewelry, and he's just
You have a picture of him?
kind of lavish-looking man. Huh?
You have a picture of him?
Yeah.
Big fat man.
Um, Give me a moment. Let me see here. All right, perfect. Here you go. The man looks like this.
Perfect.
And so you approach him, and he's just kind of like sitting in this like wooden rocking chair. You know, like one of the ones that would be on the porch of a house. To be clear about this whole scenario is that nothing in this building matches. There's just like chairs from different like manufacturing just all over the place. The couch, there's no theme or aesthetic symmetry to anything. It's all just random junk that's been put together and is practical in use.
Alright.
So he's sitting back there in this wooden rocking chair, just kind of rocking back and forth behind the counter. And he sees you approaching and doesn't really say anything. He just kind of looks your way and has this weird tone to his voice.
We're looking for a place to
Are you the merchant here?
put my friend.
The chair creaks as he starts standing up from the chair. Getting up, he leans his weight onto the counter as he puts his hands on the counter to hold up his girth, and looks towards you with this neck that doesn't really exist. His chin just morphs down into his body with this just same weight size of a neck to his head. He looks towards you and speaks. Yes, I'm the merchant in these parts. I wouldn't say I'm a pompous man, but a humble trader, as you can say. Is there something
trade
I can
rooms?
do for you?
Is this a tavern?
Well, there's drinks and there's music. It's a place to stay. You're welcome to take a seat.
Do you have
and
beds?
Relax. Beds. He points to a hatch at the side of the building in the corner. This like literal like trap door. And he then kind of sways to you as he kind of flicks his finger in that direction. Oh, we have bunks people can stay in just below the signs.
How much?
He leans in, takes a deep breath. I would say 14 mercs
10.
each.
10.
10 mercs. He then scruffs his beard as his hand sinks into the fat of his neck. 12.
10.
Is
You're not getting my business.
I couldn't say.
Zorath? Take the deal,
Maybe,
man.
I gotta haggle with these
Alright.
guys.
Will you have something else to offer instead?
10 mercs and a bottle of
take-
wine.
Crims.
You said 10 mercs and a bottle of wine.
Yes.
Oh. Yes. His big sausage fingers reach out towards you like a little baby trying to grab a bottle. He goes, please, sit on the counter. Let me see your fine wares.
Alright, I'll sit uh, 40 mercs on the table and a bottle of wine. Take
He
that
looks
on
at
your
it, turns it around in his fingers. You can see they're greasy and they're putting finger mark prints on the glass. And he takes a long sniff. Yes, this will do. And he sets it back down and turns to you as he slowly reaches his fat hand over to the money and drags it off the counter into a bag.
Let's go.
He then sways to the hatch and lets you enter.
Okay.
I will enter.
All right.
Well, let's go down there.
Would
As you open the
happen
hatch,
to,
it's got a stairway, a very steep one, going down into the below, and it looks like some kind of concrete bunker that was like a civilian bunker, like it was made by some people a long time ago. And it has a small hallway that leads to a little kitchen area where you can see this very thin, very kind of fragile looking woman who's you can't really tell her age. She might be like 19, she might be like 22 around then. And she's got a lot of like like these kind of like diseased red splotches around her skin, and she seems to be washing dishes in the little kitchen area. And there's 4 doors, 2 on either side, with them being called room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4.
Let's go
The
into room 1.
woman turns to you. Which one?
Room 1.
All right. You turn to room 1 and you turn the door handle, and it does open. Opening the door, you see a bunk room with 6 bunks. 6 beds, but 3 bunks. With some counters on the left side and a literal Quran portrait drawing on the side of the bunker room, showing a window to a grassy hillside with trees in the sun.
Let me put Sovereign on one of the
Zora,
beds.
we will leave Vince here, but I want to bring the droid with us to that weapons shop.
For what?
You hear Vince
How
coughing
good
a bit.
are
in his
you
sleep.
at finesse?
Well, I mean, I can turn invisible.
Oh, right. So that you are you some kind of psychic? I thought you were just very fast.
I should say,
whenever I
on the
saw
side of the door,
such
sorry to
things.
interrupt, but on the side of the door, there is a little key hanging off a hook inside the room.
All right.
But yes, please continue with your discussion.
What were you saying?
Are you a psychic? I
Uh,
thought you were just very fast.
no. Something more. Probably not the place to talk about it.
Then how good are your morals?
Uh, I do what I need to get done.
Would you agree that we could use weaponry for the horrors of this world?
Um, I myself can't use weapons other than my sword, but if you need help getting a weapon, I'd be happy to
Your
help.
allies around you would better support you.
Of course, yeah.
That said, we'll go.
I don't
Take
think
the
the
APA
droid
with
can
us.
speak for himself
Leave
right
Vince
now,
to
though.
recover here.
Do you think?
No, he can't, but he won't need to. Just trust.
All right, let's go. I'll
I've
carry him
handled
with me.
citizens before.
Now, remember, he has a detachable head, so if you really want, you could just take a part of it,
Hmm.
if that's easier.
Should we take his head?
He does
We'll
have a
take it.
giant ass body.
Doll.
Take it all? Alright, I'll chain him to
drag-
my back.
It's here. You can drag it there. It's not too far away. I can help you if you are fatigued.
No, I don't get fatigued.
All right. So you guys are heading out.
See.
Yep.
Yes.
I want to grab that key
Alright.
on the wall as well. As I leave.
All right. Yeah. So you grab the key and you close the door. Do you just leave then?
We vents there, yeah.
Yeah, we're taking
Recover.
D90 with us.
But we're taking the drop.
Okay. So you start going back up the stairs into this little bar, and you can see that some other people have entered since you last went downstairs. It seems to be a group of individuals with how would I describe it? They seem to be, one of them is sitting in the bar and they look like this, with jaggedy scrap armor with a bunch of antlers and tusks sticking off of their armor.
Ooh, scary.
And they seem to be sitting down and drinking as they speak to someone else in a very heavy accent. They don't notice you or
Alright.
anything.
Hmm?
Do not make your antlers obvious to those people on your armor.
He did actually take that off before he entered the place last time.
I took the helmet off, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no more on his... Right, okay. Alright, we covered that then. There's no more on his other armor?
Oh, there's a bit of bones and other spikes, but you know, it's not as noticeable as the deer skull helmet.
Yeah. I think I'll
Alright.
be fine.
We
Plus, if they pick a fight,
should
the
be fine.
drones are gonna get them anyway.
And
Right. So as you're passing by, one of them seems to start looking at you guys. But after a moment of looking at you guys, the other one nudges him to get his attention, and he turns back, and they just keep discussing like nothing's happening. And you
Perfect.
walk out the door. As you keep walking out the door, you start going towards what? The place with the shield and sword sigil, the warehouse-looking building.
Yeah.
All right. So as you start coming close to this building, the atmosphere is a lot more different. You got this. You can see a bit of smoke and industry pumping out of this this building here, and there's various kinds of more uniformed-looking kind of soldiers standing around it. They have like guns on straps around their shoulders. They're not holding anything in their hands physically. One of them seems to be just fidgeting with a lighter, flipping it open and flipping it closed as they just kind of talk amongst each other. And you walk up to the main front doors. They don't really stop you, but they look at you when you come up.
Mm. Let's go.
Is there like a shopping like a counter?
Are you
Is
going
this even
inside? You're just gonna pass by him and go right in?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So you just open the doors and you walk in. This place, from the looks of it, from first glance, you notice that this place used to be a bowling alley. But the bowling alley has been completely dismantled. There is The whole walk-in area of the bowling alley has been converted with a bunch of fences and walls and bars to like segregate the various sections of the hall. The long area where there was the bowling alley space has been all kind of built over, and it's just shelves upon shelves of machinery, weapons, and guns. Just all of this shit all down the entire thing, like a huge warehouse of it, and a big fence and barbs blocking your way from entering, just looking over to it. There seems to be a few people in here talking amongst each other, but doesn't seem to be too active as much as the other little merchant wares place. And there seems to be this kind of really modified APA droid behind a counter with a really busted eye with a bunch of cracks in the glass, but it like glows yellow out of it.
All right.
He immediately notices you and speaks out. More traders, more customers? Step right up. Tell me what you need and I'll serve you.
I'll let Fuel talking. He knows what he wants.
You talking about F?
Yeah.
All right, F. What do you want to say to the server?
We are.
Oh, your mic's cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
In what?
No. Feel your mic.
Yeah, you want to try that again? It's okay. You go for it. Yeah, still having trouble there?
Am I good?
Yeah.
Hello?
You sound better now. Yep.
Just go ahead, Fuel. Whatever you were saying.
That was
No. Okay.
Oh no.
Your mic's really cutting out.
What do you got?
Weapons. It's like
Feel. Why don't you type it this one
Well,
time and I'll speak for you.
I guess.
No, we can't hear you, Fuel. You just gotta type, man.
Oh,
500
wait.
MS. Here, if you'd like, Reckless, here's a bit of artwork showing you this like warehouse armory.
Ah, yes. This may be a bit small, but I can try and fit it on screen.
Mm-hmm. What's this? Did Fuel try? Yeah, Fuel, we've been telling you to type, man. Come on. Oh, I see. All right. Well, what are you gonna say? Okay, I got it. So Fuel approaches and starts requesting for weapons in a general, reasonable tone. He's not yelling or anything like that. The server looks back at him directly while his eye twitches and turns to adjust to his depth and his closeness to him. Weapons Well, we serve any kinds of equipment that is for survival purposes. Are you here to trade? Do you have a machinery to offer, or are you here looking for a specific weapon? Fuel, why don't you type in rolling so that other people can see what you're saying? Just for the time being. Reckless, what are you doing in the meantime?
Just watching.
Okay, just quietly watching. Yes, we have plenty of precision weaponry. Are you here for something like a, you know what? Let me pull up the weapons, and then we can actually answer this. Let's see here. We want... Looking at the weapons, you see the kind of weapons he has. He has a lot of different rifles, a lot of kind of might category kind of firearms, and you do see one that seems to be really gets your attention. You see this handgun that's big. It's almost like a cannon that you really would think you would hold with two hands, but it is just like this giant revolver with only a one round firing. You know, like after it shoots one round, you have to reload it, and it's called the door knocker. Beside it,
Door
you also
knocker.
see a grenade launcher, and you see various rifles such as a Klev 17, an ARM 11, and other weapons of a sorts. Would you want to pick anyone up? If you do, I'll toss a little picture and showing whichever one you're looking at.
Get the door knocker. That looks sick. Sounds sick, at least.
Yeah. I'll take a little
Just
shot.
if you don't
of
want it, we could buy it for
It does seem to be the only real handgun he's holding, though there is some more precision weapons that are, you can imagine being the mine category too. Let me toss the this weapon in, and then let me grab. You do see one weapon that seems to pique your interest. That is a precision weapon. It doesn't have a scope. It's a rather rectangular gun. It's long, and it's marked with a tag on it, calling it the E railgun. Yeah, okay. I'll get the stats for that. And here you go. So you're bringing Sovereign along, right? You're bringing D90 around. What are you exactly doing with D90? You just kind of dragging him along?
no idea what his plan was for
Okay.
D90.
Are you able to talk now, Fuel? Just curious. You can use him to barter.
You tell me.
No, it's not working.
Damn. What disappointment. It's alright. It's alright. So, you tell him what? You're holding D90, and what do you want to say with him? Are you messaging this? Oh, you are. Okay. How much for the long rifle here? Gesturing to the railgun looking thing. Oh, he looks at it and looks towards you and says, that will be 142 mercs. Do you have 142 mercs? Oh, you typed in the wrong chat. But do you accept crims? Crims? We don't accept crims here. If you want to trade that, then you better give a lot more. I don't know. I'd say 312 crims would be efficient. If anyone's curious, there's several different economies in this world, and they have different forms of currency. Though, as you can tell here, crims they're not really worth anything in this area.
How many crims do you have, Fuel? I have 76 mercs that I could pitch in. And I have 1 coin. That's worth anything.
I have 1 coin.
He has 300. How many did the guy ask for?
142 mercs
Or how many
and
crims?
312 crims.
Alright, then I'll just give him 5 mercs if he gives him 300 crims.
Okay. You gonna take that deal? 300 crims and 5 mercs? He thinks about it and says, that seems acceptable. Though, I will not sell you more munitions than the munitions it comes supplied with.
Why not?
Because that is not what the gun is worth. That is what... That would be extra.
How much for ammo?
He then grabs a bunch of rails from the back and puts them on the counter. Each rail is 1 merc. How much would you take for this shotgun and 15 10-gauge ammunition in exchange for rails? The shotgun... Is it... What kind? Is it a sawed-off shotgun? I think so, right? Oh, Peacekeeper. He looks at the Peacekeeper, it's pump action shotgun, and looks at the shells. 20 mercs, the shotgun, and the shells. And you can have the railgun and 15 rails.
That's the deal, yeah.
So be it. Yep. So he slides the railgun across the counter for you, rolls a bunch of rails over, 15 rails, and, well, you already saw the stats for the railgun. And go ahead and remove the shotgun and the ammunition from your inventory. He looks at the giant mechanical body that you are carrying around and asks you a question. Sir, is that spare parts you are looking to trade?
No, not right now.
All right. Suit yourself.
How much is he worth, though?
I would have to lay him on the counter and dismantle him to see.
Oh,
But
just
from the looks now, 800 mercs, maybe.
oh. Well, we can't sell our friends, so.
you're gonna sell D90.
Well, I just want to know how much he was worth.
Hey Sovereign,
well,
sorry, but we sold you into slavery.
good.
Yeah, sorry, man. Fuel?
Is my voice good? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. F, you sound great.
I have regular being
Yeah, sorta. Oh, it's still painful.
all right. Well, oh shit.
That's
Bum
alright.
Shot asks, is there a way I can give the stream some bump and then force him to sell the party member? I'd say $5. $5 and I'll sell him.
$5 to sell
Yeah.
D90.
That's
Little cruel, but yeah, okay.
yeah.
I would say though that next time we do a session, we'll do it at a later time that's better for Aeth, and we'll probably have D90 actually here. Zorath, I say, with the gesture to speak to him privately a bit, a ways.
I'll follow him.
So, yeah, all right. So you both go out. You're on your own. You're going to the back area and you're speaking to each other. Yes. Yes, he would. He would have to find his way back. Oh man, that would definitely be news to him, but it would be interesting. So Zorath, are you just quietly
Yeah, I'm waiting for.
Did you take a picture of the bad connection he has and put it next
Yeah,
to his
I did.
character?
I did. I admit it.
Oh, that's good. We can take the droid's head off, keep it, and when he awakens, you and he can sneak into the back of the place and walk out. We get 800 mercs for free.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, he says.
It's not a horrible idea.
No, it's not.
Don't you think they dismantle D90's body parts? I'm sure that would be a bit scary for him to wake up and have a dismantled body.
Oh? I can remantle him, they do.
True. Are you sure you know how to put together a robot?
Oh, if they do. Yeah, good question.
Not sure if I trust that judgment.
A joint or two misplaced wouldn't hurt too much. As F says.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you guys really gonna sell him?
Thinking about it. I'll sell his entire body with his head for five gift subs. They can have his head too.
Oh no. Hold on. I believe Bumchot here is trying to figure out how to gift subs, but is having trouble with that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Would you like to specify and see if that leads to it? Because I'm not too sure how Twitch works.
If you're on PC,
I'm here to run the game.
Down or up to where it says follow, there should be a sub button, and then after you click that, it'll give you the prompt to either sub
like
or
I give a shit.
to do any of that.
Oh. He did it. Or did he do it? What was your requirement?
The requirement for what?
5?
Five.
You said 5 subs.
Yeah, 5 gift subs. You followed. It's nice. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
F, do you still have a horrible connection?
Do I?
Oh, hey,
It
you're
sounds
talking.
pretty okay. Doesn't
It's
sound horrible.
Fluctuating hard, so don't count on this lasting too long. But
Yeah.
Alright,
I can
alright,
talk for as long as it lasts.
Oh, man. Alright. Well, what are you guys going to do? Are you going to take the deal? You going to sell him?
Just the
Do it.
body.
Just
Just the body.
just
Yeah,
sell the
we'll sell his
90.
body for 800 smackaroos, and then we
Yeah.
got a stealth mission to do later on,
All right, I'll take
and a very
D90's head
mad
off and I'll
waifu, and he comes
put it in my
back.
inventory.
You take the head off. Okay, so you detach the head, and the guy looks at you with well, you can't really tell he's an APA droid, but he does look at you and say, if you're not going to sell the entire body, I would say 750.
All right.
Wait. 770. The head's not worth much anyway.
I do accept. Place the body on the counter.
All right, I'll put it on the counter.
He then sways to someone in the back, who then keeps shuffling around. Comes out with a large kind of container, like a tub, and sets it down. Opening the tub, he then pulls out 770 mercs.
I will put them all in my pocket. Give me
Fuck
those.
yeah.
Put like a vacuum cleaner, start
All right.
sucking them up.
Yeah, go ahead, Reckless. I'm the crim guy.
You take them,
Or I was.
and
Like,
then
I have zero money.
943 mercs now.
he gets some hooks from the
Rich,
ceiling.
baby.
Pulls them down from the ceiling and hooks them onto the body, as he then snaps his fingers some more, and the little skittish man runs into the back and starts pulling some operation and machinery, which then starts pulling the body up and hangs it off the ceiling and pulls it on a conveyor belt back into the back.
The Spartan laser. It's not. Oh god. No, I think it's mandatory that if you sell something like a car, you should take all your belongings out of it. So I have taken Sovereign's backpack and I put it on my back.
All right.
All of his belongings are on me now.
All right. So in the meantime, what do you guys do in this armory?
Well, I have like 1,000 mercs now, so let's go buy something.
I have a fucking railgun. I don't even know, dude. We're rich and we have a railgun. I don't know, man. I think I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's still the entire town in the
Now.
tower. You're just outside.
I kind of
want
to just watch where they put the droid. Kind of want to scout. Not like scout, just like memorize the layout and where they put things.
Well, they dragged it on a conveyor belt behind an area that doesn't have like walls to the ceiling. It's open so that the conveyor belt can run through it, but the body is lowered into a back storage area that you can't see inside.
All right. I'll get it out later.
All right.
The only entrance to it
Yeah,
seems
we'll
to be a
worry about
door
that when we
behind the counter that this APA droid is standing by.
I want to put down my fireman's axe on the table and ask how much he'd buy it for.
He looks at it, and then he looks to you, and kind of shrugs. I've already served you a great deal of income. I'm not really here to just sell everything or buy everything you seem to pull out.
Well,
I want to look at the armor.
I don't see why you wouldn't want to
The armor he's
keep
got
a customer
in
coming
this
back.
place.
It's kind of a bad business practice.
He kind of leans in towards you.
So it's
I sell weapons
agree.
in the wasteland. Every customer I deal with is dead the next day.
All right.
Can I see your armor? Because if you deal
The
armor,
armor.
then
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
a returning
his armor.
customer.
Yeah, I'll look at
He
the armor too.
nods, and he pulls out various gear. Doesn't seem to be much in the set of like a full set of anything, but you find he seems to pull out three three items. He pulls out a service vest. He pulls out a flak vest, which is like one that a person who's dealing with bombs would wear. And then he also pulls out a hard hat, like a construction hard hat.
Is that it?
He kind of shrugs and goes, "This is our supply of armor. We don't exactly have much here. We don't compete with the fashion industry on the other side of town."
The other side of town.
Fashion industry sells armor.
I wouldn't really call this armor. It's just a hard hat and a vest.
He takes the bulletproof vest and he hangs up on the wall,
A flak
and he
vest.
pulls a gun out and shoots it. The service vest has 8 ballistic resistance. The flak vest has 14 flak resistance. So
How much are they?
he looks at the flak vest and the service vest. 100 bricks for the service vest, 200 for the flak.
Can I see their stats?
Sure. And here you go.
Just want to lean
It's a
over
black
and
vest.
mention to
Doesn't
F
look
that
too magical.
we can get a lot better armor by just killing people out in the wasteland.
He then
I mean, I got my armor from there.
leans to you. Would you like to make a, let's say, a mind check to try to sway him? The top one's the service vest. The bottom one's the flak vest.
You want me to make a mind check?
Yes.
Alright, let me get my stats. Oh, 1d20 plus 3. 6. Oof.
Ooh. He just kind of stares at you blankly and asks you if you're going to buy.
Well, if you sell me something worth my time, I'll buy it.
All right. He gets agitated by
Fuck it,
your attitude to
I'll take
him.
the flak vest.
Oh, it's 200 mercs.
We got enough. Although, Zorath has all the mercs. So,
Yeah, you
You
can
know.
have 200.
yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right, give me that.
So
How
go ahead and
encumbering is
remove
it?
200 mercs.
I mean, it doesn't matter
It's
to me
not
much,
really.
but I'll take.
It's pretty flexible. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a whole body. It's just a vest area. And it's a flak vest. Go ahead and name it, and then fill that in on your gear. Whatever you're wearing now, you'll have to take off and put in your inventory.
Or you could try selling it to him. Might get a profit.
No, we have enough. I want to keep that
Sure.
fucking armor, freaking brakes or something.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Oh. Let's, I want to investigate the backside of the facility that they're in. Is there like a door?
Investigate?
Yeah, I want to see.
There seems to be a door behind the counter that he's working on, but beyond that, there's no real other visibility back there. You just see a lot of hooks and conveyors from the ceiling going back into it.
Alright, can I make a, can I inspect the place, see if there's closing times or anything like that?
You can ask him. There doesn't seem to be any signs around here.
All right, I'll ask him. What time does this place
There are
close?
other people in the shop just kind of casually talking and minding their own business in the area. What?
That's a weird question to ask.
Yeah, I mean, what's he gonna do with the information? Stay overtime? Waste his time?
So you're just
Yeah.
asking him if he's closed?
Yeah,
All right, yeah,
when
go
do you
for
guys
it.
close?
He looks to you and tells you, we close when I close up.
All right. I'll be back in like
Sure.
an hour to sell
Be
some more
fine,
stuff.
Mm.
God. Okay.
All right. So you guys are gonna head out.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a moment. Here we go. So, you head out into the Trader's Perch. Again, you can hear the buzzing of the drones above you, flying around, watching everything. You see people bustling around you. What do you do? Do you want to go to the main superstructure?
Yeah, sure. Superstructure.
We can look around there. Sure.
Okay. So, you start coming up to the main area. There's a lot of congestion of people coming in and out of the area. And it's like this, think like a subway tunnel. You know, it's a large tunnel, made of concrete and whatnot. And like a mall almost, there's a bunch of store outlets on the sides of this tunnel going down it with a bunch of neon lights and electricity in there. There seems to be a giant metal door in the front that seems to be able to close and seal up the entire tower. And yeah, but it's just wide open with people coming in and out. You can see some people on the side kind of playing music and doing their own thing. And you guys see a large elevator in the back with some various other kinds of figures and armor and gear just kind of passing by. The buzzing of the drones is a lot louder because they're echoing through the tunnel as they're hovering above everyone in the tunnel itself. I might be able to give you a little picture of what this town looks like.
Boy, let's go.
Here we go. And there you are. The inside looks a lot like this. It's like a large subway station that was kind of built into a town, and it goes up with various floors going upwards in the structure.
Perfect.
Where do you want to go? You want to go up the floors? You want to try to look for anyone interesting? You just passing through? You want to look at the different shops?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the shops.
We can look at
All right.
the different shops.
You see this one with a lot of beads in front of it. It seems to have this like old science poster that has like, you know, the cartoony little like science vial with a various green liquid in it. It's kind of twisted and turned, and the big text that says science has been completely painted over, so you could just see the shape of what the science word would be, and over it goes magic medicals. And then on the other side of this area, you see one that is called Dirt Bike Life. And then another one that's just down the aisle, you see one that's called the Gamble's Pit. What do you do? Oh, you could also go up the large elevator system that's going up and down, or the stairway. And there's a few areas around the corners that seem to go into like some narrow passageways into the dark.
Let's go up the elevator. None of these shops really interest me. Unless you want to stay.
No, we can go up.
Okay. All right, so you go into you go to the large elevator and you see a bunch of other people waiting, and you hear it going brrrr. The railings seem to open up and a bunch of people get off. Good like 18 to 25 people, and then another like 15 to 20 people start loading onto it, including you guys, and the railings start closing again. And then you can feel it shake a little as it slowly starts rising up. The higher it goes, you just see floor after floor of balconies and passageways and bridges going across each other. And you see one light coming down the whole thing, like a natural light, bleeding through from the very top as it slowly is going up to about 3 floors above, and then it stops. The railings open, and there seems to be a walkway that goes left and right. And right in front of you, there seems to be this really sad-looking man leaning up on the wall with a sign saying, "I lost my foot. I can't walk no more. Please help." And it has a little hat in front of him.
Oh, I'll flick a merc into the hat.
He looks up to you with a smile. "Oh, thank you, sir." Do you want to go left or right?
Nice. Always right, baby.
Yeah, let's go right.
All right. So you start heading right. As you start going to the right side, you notice that there seems to be this group of guys that are wearing these like sketcher board kind of leather jackets. We're just kind of leaning up on the railing. They're kind of blocking the way. People seem to be only going the left way, not bothering to trying to pass by them. And they're all just kind of talking amongst them. There's 3 of them. They're just talking amongst each other as they block the way, stopping from people from using this as a means of traffic getting through.
Hmm.
Do you want to try to face them or ask them to move, or do you want to just go the other way?
Let's go. Let's just push through them.
What are they blocking?
They're blocking the passageway that you would have to circle around to get to the main street on this side. See, the elevator was going up, but the elevator exit was at the back wall. So you have to circle the back wall to go around the giant pit where all the balconies are to get to the main street on the other side. So you can either circle around on the right side or circle around on the left. But on the right side, these 3 guys are sitting there kind of blocking the way. They're leather jackets with sketchered board patterns on them.
Yeah, let's just
All
push
right.
through them.
Right. We'll do the Chad method. We'll go up to them and say, "Excuse me."
Excuse me. As you walk up to them and say, "Excuse me," you see what these guys look like. They look like this. Nothing crazy. Bit of spikes and whatnot with some leather jackets too. And yeah, they turn around when you come up to them and not go the other way. And they immediately start looking at you while kind of swaying in these rude gestures. "Oh? Did you say something,
Oh, great.
Mask Boy?"
Yes.
One of the
You're in my
bigger guys in the
way.
back starts crossing his arms. The front man leans up with his taking his goggles off his face and kind of putting them up on his forehead. In the way. Well, all I see is a fool who didn't decide to go the other way.
Just let us through.
I don't see your names on this road.
Do you not? He then points towards the wall itself, and you can see checkerboard patterns all over the concrete.
What's his name
I
on
don't
the
know
wall?
about you, but it looks
That
like
fool
it is.
can't. That sign can't fool me. I can't read.
Right. That sign can't fool me. I can't read. Do you say that to him?
Yes.
All right. He looks to you, and then he looks at the wall, and the big guy in the back goes, "Well, you got you there, boss." Shut up, Joseph. Listen.
Joseph.
All right. If you guys really want a problem here, we're not afraid to really try to teach you who runs the third floor.
Alright. I'll pull my sword out and I'll just look at him. Like, if you guys really want
so
a problem.
you just pull
Wait.
the sword out on
I
him.
also
Yeah.
I want to just how tall am I compared to this guy?
You're taller than him. He's not that tall. The guy behind him is bigger than you guys.
All
but
right, I want
No way, I'm
not-
6'4".
I want to approach him just enough. Just
wanna what?
enough so so my eyes are like transparent through my visor, like piercing gray eyes stare at him.
Okay. All right. The third guy there, he's just holding on to the railing, just kind of looking away. He doesn't seem like he's comfortable making eye contact. But him, the front guy, and the big guy both are looking at you guys. And the front guy says, "Hey man, I mean, you don't really know how it works around here, do you? You gotta understand,
No.
we're the men that people here have to give respect to. We're the heroes that protected this little town when it was under attack.
It's
Don't
cool,
you respect
but
your heroes?"
we don't really care. Just let us through.
What heroes you are for bullying some strangers from getting past you in the street. How honorable
The-
you are. And I want to start just idly clapping in a mocking way.
Yeah, I'll clap
Hey.
as well.
All right. The guy in the back kind of shrugs again and says, "Well, they got you, boss." And he says, "Shut up, Joseph. God damn it. How many times do I have to tell you that?"
Joseph's kind of a nutcase, man.
And then he looks towards you, and then he crosses his arms kind of fidgetedly, and he clearly looks like he's like anxious and uncomfortable and a little scared. But he goes, "No, I'm not moving. I'm here."
Alright,
and
I'm
not
literally
moving
just gonna
from here."
push this guy to the side and just walk past. He does not seem like he's gonna do anything.
Okay, do you mind doing a might check?
Of course, I'd love to.
How about you, Fuel? What are you gonna do?
Throw him through a wall.
18.
Okay, so I want to like throw like a single merc on the ground in a condescending way, like the.
It's like, pick it up, peasant.
Past them.
As you drop the one merc, the big guy goes, "Ooh," and just bends over to grab it. And from the roll that what is it? Zorath did over there. He just kind of literally shrugged and shoved the guy aside to the wall, and he just willingly goes to the wall, and then you just pass by as he starts yelling in the back. "Did you see that? Did you see that? You see how they disrespected me? Oh, I can't." And he's just like bitching, just freaking out back there.
Alright, let's go. I don't wanna bother these guys anymore.
Get out of here.
I wanna kill him.
All right.
'cause, You know.
We just got
So-
some big street red.
Yeah.
The others in town, you know, there's other people on this floor who see you do that, and you see this old man with this like cowboy hat sitting on a bench, and he sees that, and he tips his hat to you with a smile.
I'll nod at him.
Another individual in the back, a man who's seems a little younger than the old cowboy-looking guy, kind of approaches with these guys just yelling in the background. You just hear them just whining back there. Well, only the front guy was. The big guy, Joseph, he's just nodding quietly, listening to the bitching front guy. While the other guy's still looking down off the balcony because he doesn't like making eye contact. And this older man approaches you as you just pass by them and goes, "Oh, so you aren't timid. What am I saying? So your group aren't the timid type, huh?"
No. Not afraid of these guys.
Good.
You can't
These
be
little
here.
brats have been living here all their life, and yeah, they've done things for this town, but they ain't worth anyone's time. Why don't you come with me and we can get a drink together?
Sure. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
Actually,
What?
excited to get a break. Get to relax, you know?
Yeah.
I'm killing and running around
Oh.
for like 4 weeks.
We have been being really violent and aggressive for the longest time.
If I just could sit down and have a drink. Oh, actually, I'm gonna make a
see here.
profit out of this. I'm gonna make a big profit.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna offer this guy to have a drinking contest. And since I can't really get drunk, I'm just gonna win automatically.
Are you?
Yes. It's actually a really good way to make money. It's like, hey, 50 mercs, whoever passes out first loses.
Yeah, but
All right. Well, then here we
What
go.
if-
So
if
you start following this guy up to
can't
this more
arrest
classy
me.
looking bar. Oh, sorry, Fuel. Are you saying something?
No, it's okay.
So you start coming up with this guy to this more classy looking bar. It actually has a bouncer in the front. This guy with this big like death mask with a skull kind of painted on it. He's just breathing quietly, and he's got this like literal machete just ready on hand. Like it's not even like in a sheath or anything. And he's just sitting there in front of this place. But you hear this really nice music coming from the place, and these like rotating doors. And you see these couple with like dresses and furs walking with a cane walking into the bar, and you're approaching with this older man, and as you're walking with him you notice he's more well dressed, he's more fine looking compared to some people on the outside of the settlement. And the doors open and you get this nice relaxing kind of civilized place where you can see this APA droid who's modified to have multiple limbs playing a whole band to himself, while there's other people in fine wear, as fine as you can get in the fucking wasteland, sitting down and drinking and eating. You can tell that some of these people are like mob bosses from various gangs from the wasteland who are coming to relax here in these booths and balconies around this whole room.
Picture?
And there's one man in a white suit at the bar, just sitting there with his hands together, just waiting for someone to sit at the counter to be served. Um, what do you guys do?
Oh, I guess
Oh.
we're following this cowboy guy.
Yeah,
We sit at a table or something.
follow the cowboy guy.
Yeah. You see these people in these more elegant looking outfits, like this, and let's see here. let me see if I can find. Here we go. And here's a good, nice image of the bar itself. Will that work?
Yeah.
So you walk into this place and all that, and he sits at the counter and looks to the bartender, and the bartender snaps his gaze towards him, and the man just kind of nods, saying, "The usual, Steve." And he goes, "Yes, monsieur." And he quickly turns around and grabs a drink and starts making a cocktail and serves it on the counter. Do you guys sit at the bar with him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So you take a seat, and he looks to you and goes, "Welcome to the Red Velvet. How may I serve you?"
Ah. Hmm. I don't really know what you guys have here.
What?
Well,
Please.
water.
Give me the
All right.
strongest you have.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. And he turns around and he starts getting some drinks and making some different kinds of cocktails and other various brews of alcohol. And he turns and then quickly serves them on the counter at a rapid pace. They slide on the counter and they stop just in front of you. Do you both drink yours? If you are drinking yours, I'd like you to make a hardy check
For what?
for drinking the cocktail.
Wait. Okay.
A hardy check for drinking? I mean, I can't really get drunk, so I don't know. Okay.
Wait, Reckless, you're doing D20s? Isn't it 25?
Yeah, I've been messing up. It's fine though.
Ah,
I got
you've
lower
been
rolls.
breaking the rules.
No, I got lower rolls than I would have anyway.
All right, whatever.
So if anything, I should have got higher rolls. Just saying.
Oh, damn.
All right.
23 as well.
23. Okay. So, you guys take your drinks and you feel just fine. They're delicious, by the way. And
I can't
Fuel,
taste.
do you have...
Wait, why
That's
he's playing
true.
my money? Just popped up on Steam.
What you said?
Why 2 just
Huh?
got on my money on Steam.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so maybe
shit.
maybe
Well,
D90
maybe his
will
nuclear
actually be able to
throw-
join.
Chrome crashed? Or maybe he's finally online?
Hopefully.
I don't know.
Hopefully, one of the two.
I guess we'll find
For
out.
you, since F here is the only one who can actually taste, he's the one who's going to actually notice the delightful flavor.
Mm.
And from there, Mr. F, do you have anything, any damage on you? Any advanced damage that requires sleep and food to recover?
I still have 2 blunt damage from like 3 sessions ago.
You still have what? Good answer.
He says
I
he
can
had
check
3
your
blunt
character
damage from 3 sessions ago.
Okay. Yes, you definitely can recover those from the
Damage.
drink.
Can I recover my damage? Or does that not count since I can't really gain from
You can't.
drinking?
Yeah, exactly.
Your sword rusts from the water.
No.
No,
No.
I mean,
I'll
no,
take it.
you can too. We'll allow it. What is
Yeah.
your You got a really good hardy check. What is it? It's gonna recover 3 advanced damage. So that's like blunt and
Yeah. Alright.
heat, I think, and a few
I only had
others,
blunt. I only
electrical.
had 5 blunt.
Okay, so you recover 3. So the
Nice.
guy looks to you, the old man, and asks you, "So, what brings you to our little trading outpost? this nice little community here.
We just saw it. Traveling the wasteland.
Just by luck of the dice.
Could say
I
that.
see. Many come here with the same reason, just desperately trying to find a place to be. You two from the wastelands, the Badlands?
I'm from much worse.
Yes.
Well, you know, as dangerous as it may be, there's a community out here. And we all try to pitch in and help each other out in times, trade and interact. Speaking of, there should be a shipment of protein bars coming in the next few days. There's a good family that lives not too far out here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's cool.
But hey, there's if you two aren't really from the wastelands here, I doubt that you want to stay out here. Is that right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yes.
There's a big settlement, one of the ones that the KCG kind of looks over, and that's Settlement Moors and Clayholm. They're both about
Moors.
equal distance from here.
I'm trying to get to Moors, actually.
Moors? Oh. Well, it's not too far from here. There actually should be a caravan coming by soon. Couldn't say when, but usually a caravan stops by here to pick up a few things for Clanmoors, sorry, wrong. Settlement Moors.
Clan Moors. Oh, the rats.
I swear they're not rats.
The rats. Yeah. We're just trying to find a way there. We have a car, but don't know how far it would get us.
Yeah. You probably would need to refuel it, or even modify it. From here to there, caravans need a strong protection. There's a predator truck around here somewhere, hunting down anything that travels on the roads. Usually snatches up anything that tries to go along.
Predator truck.
Yeah, the predator mobiles. There's these large abominations of vehicles that are like mobile bases for bandits. They search for anything that drives in the wastelands, and they hunt it down to dismantle it and devour it, to only make their machine more operable, more capable.
I see.
There's one in our area that we've been attempting
I
to get rid of, but
suppose-
it moves too fast and it has too good a firepower.
How much would you say you'd pay somebody to take it out?
I suppose that is why other people haven't
Oh.
left.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people coming in because they can't get out, and it's a good refuge against it. They know that they can't fight our settlement here, so they just circle around it. How much would we pay for you to take it out? Do you think you really could?
Maybe.
I have some tricks up my sleeve.
With the help from a friend, yes. We probably could do damage to it.
Well, I couldn't say that I really would be the one to speak to about that. But I'm good friends with the head of this operation.
Where can I find him?
Trader's Perch. The one who started it all. His daughter is the one that runs the place now.
Where can I find her?
Do-
I see.
Interested in meeting with her?
Yeah.
Alright, well, he takes another drink from his drink. I'd say if you're really looking for the operation to really make this happen, I'd say you're gonna have to go to the top floor of this tower and ask for Mav.
Mav?
She doesn't like to go by her full name. So be sure to just call her Mav.
Mav. Alright. Let's go then.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'd like to deal with this as
It
soon
was
as
nice
have
possible.
drinking
an-
with you lads.
Another
Could I get your
question
name?
before we go?
Oh, yeah. My name's Zorath.
I
And
am
you?
F, and I would like to ask you something before we leave.
Yeah, you're welcome to it.
Have you seen this man? Sh- Show him the picture of the red goggle man.
Oh. Oh. You know it. Now,
He is
I've been hearing
known in these
rumors
parts.
that the one that's heading the operation of the prey truck, the prey mobile that's been traveling around, has been someone with glowing red eyes. Though I've only heard stories, could not say if he really is the one running the show out there.
All the more reason to take it out. Let's go.
I see. Thank you.
He nods and tells you all to have a good day and safe travels. So, you start heading out of the nice
All right.
little.
We out of here.
Mm-hmm. Give me a moment here. Let's see here. So you guys start heading out of the bar. Is there anyone you want to speak to or interact with? It seems like you just want to talk to Maves, right?
Yeah, Maves?
It's Mav, Maze, something like that.
Mav?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to talk to Mav.
Okay, okay. In the moment, I'm trying to find what would be fitting for meeting her.
Would it?
All right,
When
perfect.
is intermission time?
Yeah, actually, I think it's about time for that.
Ah, yes, you're right.
So, since it is about 1:30 in, we're gonna take a little intermission. I'd say how long? About 10,
About
10,
10
15
minutes.
minutes?
Yeah.
10 minutes sounds good.
We
Little
shall
break for
be
everyone
back.
to eat, use the restroom, and we'll return in a moment. Thank you for your time
Yeah.
so far, everyone.
Okay.
We are back. Took about 10-minute break.
Oi.
Got some food, got some drinks, used the restroom if we needed to. Talked about some
Mhm.
things, and we're ready to go.
Yes, sir. All right. So you guys start going up this elevator, and you actually confront this like area where you see almost like a symmetrical layout of guards. They all seem to have a similar format, similar uniform. They let me see here. Yes. They seem to all ooh, that's not it. Ooh, that's the wrong channel. Let me try to toss this in the right channel. All of them seem to look like this in the top of this tower, right? In this like lobby area where there's like a stairway up to a office space with a bunch of windows, but they're all tinted. And it's the last elevator on this train where on the very top you see a glass window that's been like built over the frame of some other structure that used to be here. So it's all been like put in more recently, bringing the sunlight into the tower.
Alright.
These guards see you, 6 of them see you approaching. And one of them steps up in front of the stairway to the office. State your business.
I'm here to talk to Mav. Heard about a predator truck that we could take out. Bartender told us about it downstairs.
Bartender. Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Everyone with weapons, set your weapons on the counter on the side here.
I'll just walk
All right,
past.
do it.
As you walk past, another man steps up and goes, "Put your hands up. We'll have to pat you down if you don't got a weapon on you."
Alright.
They start patting you down, just making sure that you're being truthful, you know, that you don't have a weapon. And you seem to be good, so they let you go. F, you set a weapon on that counter?
Yeah, set all of them down. The Spartan laser, my M-bar, rail gun, my Clev LS. Man, I am geared.
All right. Yeah, you just unload it all. One of
Wow,
them seems to be a
Y2s.
little nervous seeing all of that, but doesn't say anything. And yeah, then you start going up the stairs. The doors open, and this music you hear. This music is what you heard from outside down the stairs. It's this calming music as the noise of the town below you silence from the doors clicking close. It's a large open space. Looks like a study. Whoops, I spelled that wrong.
Is there
A
anybody
very
in the room?
modern design study. It looks like this. Here, let me give you a nice little picture. Here you go. A study. It's calm, it's quiet. Glow of the lights. Pale, dull colors. Doesn't look like anyone's here. But you can hear the shuffling of pages being flipped. Every so 10 seconds or so.
Could I just say out like, hello?
Okay. Reckless, you want to say anything? You want to do anything?
Yeah, I said
You see
hello.
multiple
Nope,
these little
I'll just
study booths around the office. All right. So yeah, you both yell out hello, and you can hear a book close. Here, hold on a second.
He's getting out his 500-page Warhammer lore book to slam for a sound effect.
You can hear a book close,
Yeah, okay.
and then get set down. Then, someone seems to be moving off of a creaky old chair, and you can hear this voice behind you. Hello? Can I help you?
hello?
Oh,
We are here to talk to you about something important.
As you turn around to look at her, she doesn't seem to be like a rough, like wastelander or anything like that. It does look like she's been through a few scruffs and scratches. She has a bit of a scar on her. She's got white hair with this fur collar. She looks like this. And she then turns and sits into the desk in front of the open office space quietly, waiting for your waiting to hear you out and what you want to say.
Bartender downstairs told us about a predator truck that has been terrorizing the local populace, and we're here to
Oh,
take that out.
you talk about the sand shark.
Yeah.
That beast has been around here for at least 6 months now. It's only been getting worse because less and less people are willing to travel now. We're getting overcrowded. Our supplies are for trading, not for use. So yes, we could
Well-
have some help actually handling it.
How much would you pay us to get rid of it?
Well, this operation isn't exactly one that just sells out to armies. Is it just the two of you? Do you think you two could really do it?
I know we can. I'm not
We have a friend.
doubting our abilities.
Hmm.
Taking on bigger and better.
We won't be able to give you support. We already have enough time, enough manual labor to handle trying to keep this town from falling apart and becoming a gang war zone.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Taking out monsters taller than the tower we stand in. It should be nothing.
Perhaps you could offer us something beyond material wealth.
What are you hoping to look for? What are you interested in getting?
Information.
Information on what, hun? I run a lot of operations here.
Computers.
What kind of computers are we talking about?
Powerful computers. Computers, perhaps powerful enough that
She
reality
leans
itself
up.
seems to bend around them.
She kind of stiffens her back as she leans towards the desk and puts her hands on the table. Have you seen the Legion? Do you know of them?
No.
The who?
She then leans back into her chair. I see. Well, if you're really looking for computers, things of real power, you're going to want to go south. The more south you go, the less likely you'll ever be coming back north.
Mhm.
Your best bet would be to probably find
Hmm.
the metalheads. They call themselves the Iron
Yeah.
Shield Protectorate. It's what the nation used to be, but everyone else just calls them the metalheads, since they wear shiny chrome helmets.
Right.
If you find them, they might be able to give you
Interesting.
more answers on powerful machines, computers. That's all they fight. And
Mhm.
I'm telling you, if someone ever points something out as the Legion, don't engage with them. Just run. Hide.
Alright.
Anyway, that's not any of the business right now.
About the
Before you
shark
can even
thing.
go south, you're gonna have to deal with the sand shark,
Yeah.
the great predator truck that's been traveling in our region.
If we
yeah.
take it out for you guys, what do we get?
Well, as I said, information, I could probably give you some more. But also,
He wants information. I don't see any use for it. What would I be getting?
what I could do is I could offer you something that could help you travel long distance. You want to get south? You're going to need a vehicle, not just a buggy. Those are just for short travel from one destination to the next. But you want something that's the long haul.
Mm-hmm.
We can get you a self-reliant, self-sustaining, armored vehicle.
All right. We kill the
That
sand
would also
shark
be
and the
very
people that are in it. We'll take the armored vehicle and 5,000 mercs.
5,000 mercs?
Yeah.
That's like equal to the vehicle itself.
Yeah, there's 2 of us here. 4 of us if we brought our whole group. Let's say
I'll agree on one condition. If you want any supplies for that vehicle, that's going to take out of the 5,000.
we can discuss that after we kill it. Where'd we find this
Correct.
at? Do you have any sightings of it recently?
It's sighted all around us. It travels around in circles. But you're not going to catch it out in the open because it's going to see you before you see it, and then it's going to catch you before you can get away from it. The best bet would be the canyons, the old reef ravines. It's a region that used to be part of a waterbed, and it's just a series of large canyons and ravines full of deep roads and high cliffs. If you can find it there's a good chance it probably is going to be hiding there, because in certain day cycles, it doesn't seem to get out of there very often, making me believe that they stop there to refuel, reset, some kind of bunker or some supply line that they reestablish themselves on before going out for hunting again.
Is today one of those days, or do you know?
Couldn't say that this is one of those days, but you'll find it to the southwest. That's where you'll find the canyons. And what you want to do is probably find the largest cliff and the largest ravine. And from there, see if you can spot it in one of the ravines around the area. I'll give you some supplies, but not much, because I don't have much faith that you'll actually succeed. But if you do, you're as serious as you seem to be pushing yourself to be. You're at least worth some binoculars and some other basic things to actually do the operation.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
She gets up and walks over to one of her bookshelves and moves some books over to reach for some things behind the shelf. She pulls out binoculars and throws them your way. Whoever wants to catch them, do an agility check.
I have 1 agility. I don't know if you have any higher.
Feel. Oh,
7.
Okay. I got a 7.
Well, I had a
Drop
1.
break the glass.
I could have got him. Are you listening?
well, you both can try to catch it,
Nah,
so
it's
you can
fine.
roll to try to catch it too.
Yeah, I'll roll to catch it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Take Fuel's roll.
Well,
my
I mean,
God.
remember, guys, you have your powers. You wanna try to spend your powers? You haven't spent any this session.
Yeah, I'll spend and reroll mine.
Spinning a power and catching a binocular. Yeah, go ahead, Reckless.
17. Take it.
17. All right. Yeah. So you catch it. You catch the binoculars, and she then looks to you, and then pulls out a compass. Do you need a compass?
No.
It would
No.
be helpful.
If he needs one, sure.
Okay. She sets a compass on the counter on her desk, and then she looks to you and says, "Now you may be out there for a couple days. Do you have enough air filters?"
I don't breathe.
Hmm.
No need for
I
it.
have
I don't breathe.
I don't.
one
breathe.
left.
She looks at you a little funny. One. She hands you 5.
Oh wow, I can't fit them. So, shit.
Oh.
I can hold 2.
No, air filters can stack.
Oh.
Air filters
Oh,
and
they do?
ammunition can
Sick.
stack.
Ale filled
Only
bill
those
skin
2 things.
stack.
Yeah, I've always said that. Just
Yes.
nothing else does.
I mean Merc stack.
All right.
All right. Sweet.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go
So
kill
you're
this
looking for
thing.
the southwest. She nods to you and opens the door to let you out. You don't have much time.
We out of here.
Because the longer you wait, the more it's going to leave that area, and I don't know when the next time it's going to go back in those canyons.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. And she closes her door.
All we have to do now is await this robot to awaken. Whenever that will be. We have something to do before we can go take care of those bandits. And perhaps even that red-eyed bastard. I highly doubt he is the actual leader of that sand shark, though.
Well,
But just in case, I will engage this mission with serious fervor.
before we head out, we should probably get Vince. He's probably awake
Well,
by
of
now.
course.
You think so?
I'd hope so.
So you guys are going to go down the elevator down into the town?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
yes. You start going down into the town, and as you do so, when you're getting down to the bottom floor where the main tunnel opens up to the outside, you can see the sun glaring down into the tunnel, wind blowing by you as the warmth of the building is being blown out and the cold's blowing in. There's a strong current of wind. And at the front of this tunnel, you see 7 of these bone antler covered, spiky bit looking marauders, just kind of talking amongst each other. One of them arguing with some kind of militia guard of the town. They seem very aggressive, very angry.
Mm-hmm.
7. Oh, could those be the exact ones that we encountered?
In the bar?
They
That would suck.
as you get closer, you can hear them yelling. Yeah, vi har gått back and we got guns and we scam behind the box about big gun dimmy. Yeah, we can't do it against them.
Okay. Alright. Let's just ignore them and go past.
Don't mock their accent, Zorath.
Let's go.
Some of them are gripping their melee weapons, not unsheathing them, but just gripping them very tightly. Other
Or
ones are having their hands hover over their guns.
we could intervene. Also, be sure to grab your weapons on the way out.
Fuel, you grabbed your weapons after leaving the office, yes?
Huh? Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So they are at the main entrance of the tunnel into the tower. So it's a large entrance, so you could just kind of shuffle by the side and just look another way so you just don't like make eye contact. Or you could just like walk right through it, the crowd, or you could try to intervene or whatever you feel is the best options. You could wait it out, whatever you think.
I think we have a little much on our plate to be, dealing with this stuff right now.
Yeah, let's just go past.
Yeah.
All right.
Didn't really have a reason to
So
fight
you
with
start
us.
trying to pass them. I'd like you both to make an agility check right now.
Alright.
kind of you got to be a little stealthy if you're gonna want to do it just kind of quietly and just pass by.
20.
We got what?
11.
What we got here?
Got a 20 and 11.
11 and an 11. All right.
No, I got
all
a
right.
20.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
You said an
I
11
think
and 11.
that's fine. 11 and a 20. Sure. You're fine. You both get through quietly, and you're back out into the open air of the larger area around the tower. You can hear the buzzing of the drones and people passing by, people being held up at the main tunnel entrance. But there's still the gate entrance and all the sorts of buildings in the surrounding area. Where'd you want to go? Oh, just before you head anywhere, you do notice there seems to be this kind of like this medical truck. Like it almost like think like an ice cream truck, but it's got like a bunch of medical sigils all around it, and it's more armored up. Parked beside the colored seals kind of bar, that like tavern with the disgusting merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, did he choke?
Wait, what happened? I missed it.
You wanna go towards
There's
the
like
bar?
an ambulance.
Oh,
There's like an armored ambulance by the bar.
let's just go through the hatch. I don't really want to bother with it.
Okay. Well, I
The
mean,
hatch.
you have to go up to the front door to be able to go to the hatch
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're coming up to the front door, you do notice some people being pulled out of the bar and being brought into this truck. None of them you seem to really recognize, but it does seem like there was some kind of bar fight, and there's like a multi-stabbed wound person being dragged out of the place.
Oh.
Do you just kind of wait for everyone to get through before you walk in?
So no Vince or Fat Man.
You don't see Vince or the Fat Man, no.
All right.
All right, so as you walk in, you notice the music isn't playing. The windows are kind of open, and you hear the echoes of the town around you. There seems to have been some kind of violent bar fight in this area some time ago, and you see a bunch of blood-stained wood panels on the ground. Some tables have been knocked over. You see the woman with the red blood blemishes around her skin, the fragile-looking woman, kind of going around setting the tables back up, trying to fix things up, while the really bloated, fat, disgusting man sits in his rocking chair, just kind of looking out the window.
Hmm.
You guys gonna just go to the hatch?
Yeah.
As you start approaching the hatch, you notice Vince is sitting at one of the tables near the hatch, but was looking out the window, and you only saw his backside prior. He seems to be drinking just like a cup of water or something, and looking out the window. Doesn't notice you approaching.
Shoot him.
What?
All right, we'll approach him.
Did you just say you're gonna shoot Vince? Poor Vince.
No. We'll approach.
Oh, all right. So you start approaching Vince, right? And you start speaking to him, or I don't. Do you say anything to him?
Yeah.
All right. So
Just like clear my
start
throat.
talking to him, and he looks to you and goes, "Oh hey," snapping his finger in a gun finger, looking at you with this kind of like friendly smile, as he knows you guys. He's been with you through a lot of shit, but he seems really tired, and he doesn't seem to be very happy. He seems really sad. Hey guys.
We got a job.
What has occurred?
Oh, it was just some fight. I was just sitting here, drinking,
I see.
just kind of looking out the window. And it kind of really dawned on me today. We're not gonna find Rocky, are we?
Well,
He
until we
looks
get
to
back to
you.
Moore's, I don't really know for sure.
Did we lose him? Like, did we like get lost from him? What happened that night that we ran from that monster and I was unconscious?
Uh, we got split up.
Oh, hey, do you want to change the picture to being the town
Yeah,
tower?
yeah.
Got
Yeah,
split up
we got
with
split up.
All right. So you really think he'd be at Moore's?
I don't know where else he would be. If he uh, did make it out, I'm sure he'd try and go back home.
He kind of sits back in his chair and starts thinking to himself as he kind of looks at his glass and his drink and he kind of swirls the water in it. Do you guys want to sit down for a drink?
Sure.
Yeah.
So you take a moment, you sit down with him. He waves to the girl with the red blemishes around her skin, and she comes over and hands you two just cups of water. And he starts speaking. You know, guys, we've been through a lot, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Went on a investigation for some missing children in the sewers of Moors, traveling to the city of Little Sister and with a bunch of mercenaries for treasure hunting, wandering, getting lost, finding an outpost. What was it? Iron Screw?
Yeah.
Finding bandits, getting lost in the wilderness, fighting more bandits in a mountain factory of some kind, right? And now here. You know, before I met you guys, it was just me and Rocky. The time we spent together didn't do much. We got banned from a lot of the restaurants around us. We could never pay our bill. He starts reminiscing about Rocky, thinking about the life he had with him. I really hope Rocky's alright. If it wasn't for him, you know, I wouldn't be really around myself. I didn't know my parents. I just, one day, you know, I was just laying in the middle of the road, probably gonna be hit by a car or something. Rocky found me. Rocky spent a lot of his life with me, raising me. I don't know if he really would be my parent or an older brother, but he, for some reason, always kept a good sense of management, handling my bad ideas and supporting my good ones. I really miss him. I've never been this long without him. Vince seems very depressed and is almost like losing a sense of hope.
Well,
What do you
Do you have
guys wanna
any
do?
belongings, sentimental things from Rocky?
Yeah. This he pulls out
thank
the
you,
katana,
anonymous
the silly
chair,
sword.
for the
You
200
know
bits.
this
Appreciate it.
silly sword here. He sets it on the counter, on the table. Yeah, it was one of the first things he gave to me. I always wanted to be like this knight. I heard in the far west there's this kingdom out there that believes that the sun and moon are like these holy gods, and they have these like shiny knights that represent the order of the sun and the order of the moon. As a kid, I always wanted to be one of those knights. So, from one of these traveling merchants, he found himself an exotic sword. Is that one right there? He gave it to me on my 10th birthday. Told me that it's a weapon and I should be responsible, but, you know, the lives we were living, it was pretty normal for a kid to get a weapon by that age, if not younger.
Mm.
But are we gonna be heading out?
Yeah, we got a job. A
Oh, man.
sand shark that we gotta take out.
I'm good with doing operations and stuff in a town, but I don't know, guys. I don't think I can go out there in the wilderness again.
All right,
I
you're
don't
more
know
than
if I can
welcome to
keep
stay
doing
here
this.
and wait. Should be back in a few days.
He nods and smiles,
We have
and
something
the fat
before
merchant
then
guy leans
that
up
you
and
can
goes,
help us with.
Excuse me. You are going to pay for your few days, correct? Mm,
Put it on my tab.
good. If you don't come back, your sad little chipper of a friend here will be the one in debt to me.
All right.
He leans back in his rocking chair and keeps rocking. Vince kind of nods his head and goes, "All right, well you heard the fat bastard. Just come back and we'll be good."
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
He takes another drink from his water.
There is something you can help us with, though. Yes.
He looks to you and waits to hear what kind of favor you wanna ask.
You may have noticed that there is a missing figure in our group here. A very large one, in fact.
You still have his head with
We
you right
sold
now,
him.
right?
He's just telling Vince, I was like, yeah, we sold him. We sold him D90.
Listen, you remember the big guy who fought with us and stuff? We literally sold him.
Well, actually, we only
Okay.
sold his body. I want to give Vince D90's head. So I don't really feel like taking it with us.
Now hold on, guys. If D90 is to come back next session, you think that he would want to be able to be here, right? So maybe
Yeah.
it would be reasonable to
So
at least
we're
keep the head with
banking on
you.
him coming back.
All right. I just mean, if
We'll
we
keep
die
the
out
head.
there, then
The
D90
plan
dies
is
with
to
us.
put the head back on him, and then we'll walk out.
Yeah, we can steal his body back after we kill the sand shark. And once we leave the settlement, I don't want to steal something
No,
and then live here.
no. How are we going to kill the sand shark without his Spartan laser
He's not even here.
and him using it? Yeah, but we Y2 won't even be with us for this big major plot point.
Not a plot
We
point, it's
gotta
just a
wait
fight.
for him, man.
Just a fight.
I guess.
I mean, it could be just a fight. You're kind of.
This is like a boss battle.
Is it? I don't see it as a boss battle.
Do you not remember the last time you dealt with one of these
It's
guys?
literally
The guy was shooting
it's
RPGs
literally
at
the
it.
equivalent of a space Hulk, but on the ground. You heard how they described it, right? It's literally
Space
just a
Hulk's
bunch
a
of
little larger,
military
but
vehicles mixed together
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue
with
about it. I'm just saying it's
town of
just a
bandits
fight.
inside of it.
I'm not arguing.
Well, all right. So what do you guys want to do?
We gotta get
You
Y2
gonna-
back.
All you gotta do is just get Y2 back
D90.
without being noticed, and you're good. So you want to do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
now?
Yeah,
or
we
do
can
you
get
wanna
Y2
just-
back, but
But
he's
we
still
do
not
that
gonna be
first.
here for the rest of the session, which doesn't make sense.
Well,
can't we
no,
just
no,
go
you're
kill
right.
it?
You're right. So
Well, I
options
mean,
are. Hold on.
It's kind of be
what I suggest.
over if we do that.
What I suggest is, why don't you just go with his head, so that when he joins next time, he can play as the head, and then come back, and you can try to get his body back.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. I was planning to just wait. Okay, so when I said when the head wakes up, we can go do this mission. That's me just saying, when Y2 comes back, we can go do that. Saviran.
That's not gonna be today, though. I kind of just want to get this done.
Apparently.
Yeah.
All right. I was really wanting Y2 to come back to his body just not being here. But
Yeah.
we
Well,
can go do it.
I'm sure that by the
No,
time that
that's
we're
the
done with the
plan. That's
fight,
exactly what you guys are doing.
yeah, I'm sure whenever we're done with the fight, we're gonna be
Right,
ending the
Well-
stream
shit.
anyway.
Hmm.
Something like
it's
that.
probably gonna take us a
But
good
hey-
while to fight it.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
so Mr.
guys are
Fellows,
gonna
thank you for
head
the
out of the
follow.
place,
Yeah, let's go.
and
I suppose.
you start going out back to the lot, you know, the parking lot area, and you you just get back into your buggy and start driving back out to the barricade and out the front gate.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so
Would I be
start
able to
doing so?
use his Spartan laser?
I don't
You
see why
have-
not.
I mean, you could. I mean, you know,
I mean, the
You,
stats are in his sheet, so you could
It
look
is.
at them.
we could just hold on to it. We'll see. We'll see where we get with that. Okay. So you get back in the
All right.
vehicle, right? And you start heading out the main gate, back out into the wasteland. Let's see here. Let's see. No, that's garbage. That's garbage. Let me get my wasteland theme up and running.
That's the theme.
That's the theme right
Yeah.
there. No,
That's the theme.
you got it right there.
I know how that is. We had a party member video for our boss battle last week. Yeah. It's Sovereign's
go.
fault. He's missing out on a good fight.
Yeah. So we're good. We're good. All right. So you start heading out the main gate, back out into the wasteland. And you got a compass, so you're able to direct yourself to the southwest. And you start going and going out into the flatlands, over to the bluffs, over
No.
to the plateaus.
Fellas, nobody died. Sovereign just wasn't able to join us this time.
Yeah. But you know, because he wasn't here, they had this great idea to sell the body. Yep.
We sold
Um,
Sovereign's body for 750 mercs.
And so
770.
Oh yeah, I did negotiate that. 770 mercs, actually.
So right now they have his head.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
currently,
his head does come detachable. He that's one of his abilities. So he's not dead.
yet.
So they're you guys are going out into the wasteland, and the canyon starts being made around you. Like the ground starts becoming more rough. There's more ridges, and here is a great little picture showing you the terrain slowly becoming this like series of cliff sides.
Ah, yes.
As it starts getting dark and gloomy out. As you keep driving, you notice that your fuel gauge is getting close to half empty. From there, you notice you're kind of like deep in these canyons and cliff sides. You're gonna have to find somewhere to park the vehicle, hopefully maybe cover it up or hide it. Someone want to do a mind check to try to find somewhere to kind of tuck it away?
What's your mind at? Fuel?
Me.
I'd say the one driving should be the one who
7.
pointed out.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
16.
16.
Ah, 16. Okay. Well, you find this kind of not really a cave, but like it's an indent on the cliffside that you could easily tuck the vehicle in and leave it there for the time being. Though, if you want to be more safe, you guys can spend like an hour trying to build up some dirt and, try to cover it up.
I'm good. I think we're fine.
You think so? Everyone seems,
Yeah.
seems okay? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're in this canyon. There are multiple paths, smooth paths you can just walk up around multiple different cliff sides. There seems to be one near you right now. There seems to be one that goes up higher across this opening where this like road would be in the middle of the ravine. Where do you want to go?
Climb. I want to go to the highest peak that we can go.
All right. So as you're starting to walk around these canyons, you notice these large boulders around the place. But the boulders all seem to be the same shape. They all seem very, rock-like. There's nothing special about them, but they all seem to be the exact same shape, just scattered around in a very like even pattern around the land.
Alright.
Okay. Do we see anything else?
Yeah, use just binoculars you got.
You're climbing up the cliff sides. You don't see any movement in the gloom. It's kind of like a twilight right now. And good old breathing buddy here, F. Can you do a hardy check?
Breathing, buddy. Jeez, I'm sorry that I don't have a respiratory system, okay? I can't help it. It's not my fault, man.
16?
16.
All right. You are fine right now, but you are noticing that the respirator is becoming a little thin, and you're going to need to replace the filter. Soon. Not now, but soon. Do you want to replace it right away, or are you just going to let it burn out?
I'll let it burn out.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. So with the binoculars, you start looking around and you don't notice too much going on out there. You do see what looks like smoke, but it's not smoke. It kind of seems like orange smoke, kind of just like kind of being blowing in the wind a bit, like something's picking up the dust and sand and throwing it up.
Can I use the binoculars?
Not really clear. All right. So you use the
Yeah, we can
binoculars
use
over there,
the beanos.
and as you're looking around, you don't see anything over there other than just a dust of smoke. But what you do see while you're looking around the binoculars, right? I would like you to do a mind check.
Alright. It's my mind. Let me go check. 2. Not bad.
What do we got here?
You got a 30.
30.
Wow. Yeah, you could have sworn that one of these weirdly like perfectly shaped boulders next to you moved.
Like right next to us?
How big are the boulders?
They're like let me see. They're about, they're not like huge. It's kind of hard
Man,
to
these
say.
are gonna
Hold
be
on,
like
hold
some
on.
crabs or something. Some giant rock crabs.
They're like 2 meters and a half tall. I'd say about, you know, 6 to 7 feet tall. They're not like colossal. They're big.
Oh, okay. Watch the rocks, Zorath, when we cross them.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye on the rocks.
Okay, okay. And in the distance, it looks like it's about 2 miles away from you. You see this machine. This it's hard to describe it. This uh um this kind of like large, it looks like almost like three semi trucks strapped together kind of machine with a bunch of bellowing smoke coming out of it. And it's about 3 stories tall, so it's not super tall, but it's long, kind of trucking its way through the canyon slowly, making some small minute turns and changes and adjustments in movement.
Is that the
There
shark?
doesn't seem to be, you in the front of it, you can see a giant spray painted teeth marks of a giant like monster face, and you also has you see a bunch of catwalk balconies like perches near the front of the truck where you see a bunch of harpoon guns, like heavy duty harpoon guns, all set up on the front.
That's our target.
Yeah.
Like here, it's like this like weird monstrosity of a machine. So, but it is a good distance away, and it doesn't seem to be moving at a walking pace, but it is moving at a pace that would be difficult to keep up with as of right now. You probably want to wait until it gets closer.
Like I give a shit.
And it is coming towards you through the canyon, so if you stay where you are, you'll be good.
Oh, thank you, anonymous gifter for the gift sub. Appreciate that. I could maybe activate my sigil ability and fly us down there.
Could. Yeah, but as I said, it's still a good
That thing is
distance
huge.
away, and it is approaching, and it probably will take a bit for it to actually get in range. If you were to fly down there now, they most definitely will see you on the approach.
Let's wait. I want to get a jump on him.
Okay, so you stay up here on the cliffside where all the strange boulders are sitting, and F, do you do anything up here?
No, but I want to point out that we're literally fighting like a gigantic town. I don't see, like, this is gonna be kind of tough.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
it's doable though.
And I would like you both to make a trap save right now.
All right. Let me check my trap. I haven't seen it in a while. Okay. 25. Oh, nat 25 too.
Ah, shit. I got a.
So,
I also got a nat 25, but I put it in the wrong channel.
Oh, he actually get a
Well,
29.
you're gonna have to roll it again.
Oh.
No.
That sucks, man. You gotta do it though. 25.
It's got to be proof.
He got a
If the
25.
Yeah,
viewers don't
25
see it-
anyway, maybe.
He got a 25 anyway.
All right. I'll leave it be. All right. So you both do notice it. One of the boulders seems to have 4 purple eyes that are looking at you. And from your proximity to it, it's about 7 meters away from you. And it seems to start folding outwards with these limbs coming out from this tucked away shape it was making prior.
I don't want to fight these things.
I want to say, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Come here.
I want to pet it.
It's acting a little slow, and I can give you a picture what this thing looks like.
It's like the crab people
it-
from
it-
Dark Souls.
Let's see. Here you go. Looks like this. Actually, you know, let me get a picture that is like, there we go. You see this thing just starting to unfold and approach.
Oh, it's a scuttle crab. I see.
A scuttle crab?
Yeah.
Is that what you're calling it?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
All right, well, the thing starts unfolding, and you say, "Hey, buddy," and it's looking at you. F doesn't seem to be acting in a violent way, but it's staring at you now. You can hear this clicking and clanking under its face. It's like ticking of various mandibles tattering on each other.
I think this animal is territorial. As long as we don't get close, it should be fine. It would already attack if it were aggressive.
All right, I'll step away from it.
All right, you guys are on a cliffside, so it's not gonna be that easy to move away from it. But yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Whatever
So
room we do
the
have.
thing does actually slowly back away as it starts unfolding its legs and starts moving back and forth away from you. But as doing so, it starts making more noise, and 2 more of these boulders start awakening and unfolding into these creatures. You guys just gonna stay up here and wait? The vehicle
Yeah.
is getting closer, but it's still not close enough.
Yeah, I'm sure we can spare more time. These things are slow.
The last one to start awakening notices you, and you can hear this like soft ringing noise just kind of coming from it, and the others start looking at it and then looking at you, and yeah, it starts coming at you.
Oh,
That work?
shit.
Oh, all right.
Let me try this
Why
again.
can't an animal just be nice?
It's the wasteland.
Yeah, what do you want me to say? Yeah, you know, it thinks it feels bad for you and the trouble you've dealt with. So it's just going to go, yeah, don't worry guys. I'm just going to head out.
All right, let's fight.
So, you do get to respond first because these things are slow and they never get the initiative. Unless they surprise you.
I just want to push my sword right into its face. Axe side.
All right. So you're just going to literally shove it at it. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit. It doesn't have a way to block. There seems to be 4 of them
23.
coming at you now. All right. So let's see here. You definitely. Oh wait, it's got to roll to attempt to dodge, so it can't block. Let's see here. It's attack saving throw. 1d25. There we go. Yeah, you definitely hit it. And how much damage do you do?
Do you want all of them? I do.
Yeah, of course.
All right. I
Oh,
do 25 piercing.
Fuel, you need to
Oh.
tell me what you do. Continue.
Yeah.
I do 25 piercing. 5 blunt, 5 shred, 10 heat, 1 psychic, and 2 tank.
All right. And
First, I want to make sure
you
what
go
the
to hit
damage
it.
dealt to this thing.
and this thing, after you hit it, your sword hardly gets pushed into it at all. Like it resists most of your damage, and it does a poise check against what you did. Let's see here.
Oh. Okay, so my sword's useless against this.
And it doesn't even flinch to it and doesn't fall over. You definitely hurt it, but doesn't seem to care. What about you, Fuel? What are you doing? F.
What did that ringing sound like?
It sounds like, okay, you know, like say in a battlefield when an artillery shell goes off and you hear that ring. It's that like ringing noise, but it came from one of them when it woke up and got startled.
Okay. So I
No.
want to jump on the thing that
Oh, God.
Zorath attacked and
Well, you guys have two
scream just like
actions.
that sound.
You both
And
have
breathe.
two actions. So, Reckless, what's your second action? Fuel, your first action is to jump on it. Go and do an agility check to climb the fucking boulder. And then you're gonna both do your second action.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Zorath, what's your second action?
Yeah.
Well, I could use my
And go ahead and
grappling
do your roll,
chains and
F.
try and get us out of here. I could grab onto F and I could grapple us out.
So you successfully climbed this creature. You're on top of
20.
it.
Oh, no.
It's panicking, and it's got a giant claw that's swinging around, but it's not hitting you yet. So you both have your second action to do. So F, what do you want to do for your second action? And Zorath, what's your
Breathe.
second action?
Scream just like the crab did.
Scream? What
You want
do
to
you mean
scream?
scream? Like,
Yeah,
can you mimic noises?
imitate the sound it made. No, but I'm gonna try. I want to try.
You're gonna try? That's literally a special augmentation. Did you pick that one up?
No, but I want to try.
No?
I mean, if it sounds
You
like
want to
artillery, I
try.
could just screech like a mad frog.
You're just gonna
Maybe it'll be close
scream? Okay. So you climb this guy and you're gonna start
Aw.
screaming. How about you give me a hardy check to try and endure that? You know, attempt to fucking rip your vocal cords, screaming at them all. Reckless, or I'm sorry.
20.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
I'm doing right now.
Oh. I'll just...
Well, this man is screaming on top of a giant rock crab.
I will wait to do my second action until he does whatever he's doing. I want to see the outcome of this.
Okay. So you start screaming, and every single one of these guys snap their attention to you, looking straight at you. And you know what? Hold on. There's 4 of them.
Yes.
He's crazy. This guy's crazy.
One of them immediately scutters off. There's only 3 of them now.
Oh, it actually worked? Oh my god.
And now there's the 3 right around you. So they're all within, like, 2 of them are within melee range. One of them's about to be. So, what's your last action, Zorath, before they do their turn?
I want to try and swing at its legs.
You're gonna chop at it? Alright, go ahead and roll the hit again.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't
Same
hurt
one?
it in the... yeah, same one. 24.
Alright, and I'll roll to try to dodge. -4. They have a horrible attack saving throw. Yep, you totally hit him. For another
Did I cut its legs off?
Let me see something. Let me do a good old poise check here.
It just falls over and rolls down the cliff.
You chop at its legs, but you hardly even dig through one of them. But you do hurt it. It's definitely making that ringing noise again, and it seems to be in distress and pain. But you can't tell if it's from you swinging at it or from the guy screaming on top of its back.
Of course, yeah.
So now it's their turn. So 2 of them are melee range. The one that's you've climbed up, F, it's gonna try to claw and attack you with both its actions. The other one's going to attempt to attack Zorath over here with both of its actions, and the last one's going to move in and attack you, F, with its second action. First action moving, second action attacking. So, why don't we start playing that out? For you, Zorath, you're being attacked by 2 attack actions. For the first action, do you want to block it with your weapon? They won't roll to hit, but it won't go to you. It'll go straight to your weapon.
Yeah.
Or do you want to roll to dodge?
I could roll the dodge, actually. Attack saving?
It would be attack saving against their... let me see here. Against their attack. He's going to attack you with might. A giant claw.
I'll just
He
take it with my
get-
sword. I'll just take it with my sword. It's fine.
Okay. Alright, so no rolling.
No.
You are going to take a total of, for your sword, for the first action at least, it's going to be 32 damage, durability damage.
Alright.
What the fuck's with this music? What happened?
Mm-hmm.
What? Let me try this again. This thing is not working correctly. Here we go.
Ruining my vibe.
So, yeah. So, the second action, do you want to tank that? Or do you want to attempt to dodge that?
I'll dodge it.
Okay, you're going to try to dodge the second one? So then I'll actually have to roll.
I got a
Let's see
12.
here. You got a 12. And they get no pluses or minuses.
Oof.
They hit you. That's going to be 22 piercing, 5 blunt, 5 shred.
Alright, 22 piercing, 5 blunt, 5 shred. The output is I tank all of it. Oh no, I didn't actually. Never mind. No. I take 4 piercing.
Okay.
Poise
okay.
check.
Hey, can you do a poise check?
Yep.
What do you need to get? 11 up?
8.
8 up. Go for it.
Please.
And
17. Let's go.
the weapon does have a special ability where if it successfully hits you, then he can choose to lock you in place and hold you there. So you can't escape him, but you can still swing and attack him.
Yeah.
And he can't use the big claw on you again unless he let go of you. So the third one is going to attack you with 1 action. He's going to attack you with really big hands. Are you going to attempt to just tank it with the sword, blocking it, or you want to try to dodge this?
Dodge it, I guess.
Okay. And its agility is a -1. It's got a 15. Can you get better than that?
Oh.
No, it hits you. For 17 blunt. So just do a poise check on a 17 blunt, and whatever damage seeps through.
Alright.
How about you, Fuel? Fuel, there's a crab trying to attack you with a really giant claw and really big hand. So, how do you want to take it?
Yeah.
Do you want to try to block the big claw, or do you want to try to dodge it?
I'm gonna dodge it.
All right.
Gores, I
so
failed
go
my
and
poise
do
check.
Your attacks. Oh, So you are prone, but since there isn't another attack going to you, oh wait, actually he can execute you. So the crab's gonna attempt an execution on you, unless you want to deny that
Yeah, I'll use a
with
point.
a power. All right, use a power. You know what? I haven't used one of mine. Tell you what, I'm gonna make that power cost 2 power because I'll deny your first attempt
Alright, I'll use 2
with
power.
one of my authorities.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead. Use 2 power
I'm not getting
and take
executed.
1 authority from me.
got it. Also, chat, you can use your channel points to give us power. Just letting you guys know.
Shit.
Help us out here. Chat, please.
Please help us out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
did
thing
not
is
dodge.
going to hit you with a really big claw. And it hits you. All right, so take this attack. 22 piercing, 5 blunt, 5 shred. Tell me if any, well, tell me how much actually bleeds into your HP as well. Put that in your total damage and then roll the poise. Tell me what the poise is.
22 piercing and what?
5 blunt, 5 shred. It's the tan next to it and the dark red in the middle. If you're curious, guys, there is 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 forms of damage, and every weapon does a variant of those 12. And that's how we determine things. Oh, so that's why it plays that music. This music plays at the
Nothing
end of
happened
the
when I
song.
put the input.
What? The input? No,
Nothing happened
you
when I put the input.
fool! You type it in the input. Do you see the numbers pop out in the output?
Oh yeah, 8 piercing.
So put that in total damage. Put 8 in the total damage. And then your poise, right there on the right, it shows you a number. So you have to roll a poise check that would match that number or higher. So what's that number? F. What's that number?
It says 0.
Are you gonna make me have to look at your character? I'm gonna have to look at your character. All right, give me
I
a
have to
second.
investigate this.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. You should be punished. Let me see here. Let me see. Oh?
Does he just totally
Oh,
tank it?
it's because no, it's because you have this has to be a 1. Wait, but no, that still doesn't do anything. A 5? What the? Oh.
Does he just take no damage?
Let me make this a 30. Let me just make sure. Let me make this a 30. Dude, your poise system's broken. What have you done?
He broke it.
I don't understand.
I've only changed numbers.
What numbers have you changed? Okay.
Input.
You only changed input. Well, we don't have time to deal with that. So make an 11 poise save. 11 up. I'm not really sure why that's happening. Oh, okay.
13.
You succeed. And yeah, all right, so that's the end of their turn. It is now your guys' turn. What are you going to do?
I'd like to stand up.
Yep, you can take 1 action to stand up.
Yep.
What's going to be your second action? Tell you what, I'm going to make this the thing that plays because it doesn't seem to want to play that other thing.
My secondary action would be getting out.
How about you, F? What are you doing?
Actually, not think about it for a second.
What's Overwatch status?
Overwatch status
Would
means
Overwatch
that
being above everyone?
no. Overwatch means that, like, say you run around a corner and you know someone's going to come around that corner, or you want to block an aisle away, you say, I'm overwatching the aisle. And if anything were to approach that aisle, you would shoot it before it makes an action.
Ah, shit. I'm close range to everything.
You need to get out of there. I'm melee.
I want to jump. Yeah, I want to jump off the crab and make distance as much as I can.
Or
Okay.
fuel. What I can do is I have grappling chains as one of my abilities. I can try and grapple us out of here. Just like get us to like a different cliff top.
Oh yeah, because I think killing these things is a no-go.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard.
These things seem tough.
And that truck is gonna pass us soon.
Yeah, yeah. So, the truck is actually arriving. It's getting a lot closer. You guys going to try to fly down there? I don't
Yeah.
know.
If I were
Do
to
you have some ability to do that?
my sigil.
Sure.
Okay. What your sigil can do what?
Remember it turns into like my demon form.
Oh. Oh, that's a rare occurrence. Okay, yeah, sure.
Never used it before.
It's
Yeah.
it's getting pretty dark, and you only see the floodlights of the giant machine lighting up the canyon now as it's slowly passing by.
All right, I will use that ability.
Okay. All right, so you start flying down there. Well, I mean, do you take F with you?
Yeah. But by the way, I am now a 2-story tall, like demon thing that has like huge wings.
Well, our cover is blown.
No, no.
Are you what kind of color are you? Do you glow with fire and stuff, or are you just like black like a shadow?
I do have like some like a light red tint on me, because there's like fire inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really think it'd be that visible. Or
I
the-
would like you to just do um, a good old agility check to try to fly down there and not be seen by one of the
20.
floodlights scanning the area.
20.
All right, so you grab him and you fly away from the crabs off the cliff.
So fuel, you're on my back now.
down-
It's not like a saddle. No, not a saddle, but you know.
down into the canyon, down to the giant machine trucking along down the road, and you finally land on the back of one of the rooftops of one of the shanty slum structures built on top of this colossal machine. And my friends, I do believe we will leave it there to see to be continued.
To be continued.
And,
Y2 missed a whole session, man. Watch, he's gonna join right now.
yeah, well, I mean, he could, who knows? But, sometimes things like that happen. They're gonna join and they're gonna be on top of a giant bandit town, and you guys are gonna have to figure out what to do from there. And because they're just the head, they're gonna have to deal with the little stats of that. So, if you give me a moment here. All right. Well, that concludes here for today. Everyone here, how you guys feeling so far of your little story, your journey?
Feeling pretty good.
All right.
Shudder to think how we are going to kill an entire bandit camp alone.
A
we'll do it.
mobile bandit camp? Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll be able to get it down. Thank you, everyone, for attending another session of Dystopias End. Reckless would you like to take over and go over a few things?
Yeah. We're gonna end here. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Thank you to all of the support we got. We got some follows. We got some bits. We got some subscribers. Thank you, Bum, for the follow, Mr. Fellas. The 2 anonymous people who cheered and gifted subs. Thank you guys. Oddest Gaming, welcome to the crew.
You're welcome.
Wait,
Yeah,
why are you
yeah.
in here? Get out of here.
Yeah, what?
What?
Hold on. Problem solved. Okay. So we do have if you would like to follow any of the participants in here, We have Fuel that can be found on Twitter. We all can now be found on Twitter. Reckless is going to share the link of the Fuel's Twitter and my Twitter, Regime Broadcasts, and Reckless's own Twitter here, and as well as a good invite to the Regime Discord where you can all join and play or be a part of the campaigns I run all week. I do 3-party parties once a day, every day of the week, and this is just one that we share in stream. So let's see here. I think that's about it. Any final comments, thoughts, or feelings?
So Reckless, does your dude look like Bellicor?
Who?
This
Bellicor?
guy?
Are you talking
Exactly like him,
talking
yeah.
about Lord of the Rings? Oh no, you're talking about that guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like without the
No,
sword, though.
Bellicor from Warhammer.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
the
I'm
first
seeing
demon
it now.
prince ever.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Have
exactly
you seen the
what it
new
looked like.
model
Really
for that
cool.
guy?
I like that
Is-
guy.
Oh man,
No.
I'll link you the new model. The new model
I
looks
would like to
really
see it.
good. Yeah, I mean, I'll get that in a second, but you know,
Yeah,
goodbye to everyone.
let's wrap this up.
Yeah, good night, and God bless. God
God
bless,
bless.
everyone. God bless.
Good night.
Merry
Fuel.
Christmas.
No, you have to say God bless. or we'll get-
Merry Christmas, guys.